Well, hey, Beh, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Let's go ahead and talk about these VMAs and last night's verses. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. The VMAs, right? I can't never get into the VMAs. Every year I try, but I can't. I think it's because I don't really fully connect with the white culture. I'm sorry, I don't. I just not everybody is my cup of tea. A lot of these people performing, I ain't never heard of or seen these people before in my life. Okay, the only white person that I truly was here for that I can recall was Harlow. All right, him, period. Avril Lavigne, because that was my girl back in high school. She was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." Period. Okay. Why you have to go and make things so complicated? Okay. So yes, I'm always here for Miss Avril Lavigne. Machine Gun Kelly looked nice. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's with Megan Fox. She looked good. But girl, it wasn't too many people that I was here for. Madonna walks out. I believe she came out to introduce. Who did she introduce? I think maybe it was Kid Leroy and Justin. Now I'm familiar with Kid Leroy because I've watched TikTok. You know, I be on TikTok or whatever, and I saw a performance. I'm like, who is this kid? You know what I'm saying? He brings out Justin or whatever. So there's that. All right, I heard of his name, but I'm not familiar. I've heard Justin Bieber's music. Not that crazy. Not that much of a fan. Okay. The VMAs was all right. The outfits, you know, some of the people on the red carpet look good. I mean, Lil Nas X was giving me Prince mixed with a Little Richard mixed with Randy Jackson, honey. It was a lot of mixtures going on with Lil Nas X. Okay, I don't really feel a way about his outfit, whether it look good or look bad. One thing I know about Nas is that I'm learning he trolls. He trolls and it works. It works. It gets the people riled up. It gets the people talking about him, honey. He trolls. So that's that on that. Sierra looked good. Chloe didn't really understand her outfit with the aluminum foil and the spoon. I did not understand that, but her sister Hallie was definitely giving. Who else? Doja looked cute. You know, she tried. I didn't know that she was hosting until I watched the show. Did not know that. She was hosting the VMAs and she switched into quite a few different outfits. Okay. She looked nice. Ashanti looked nice. When is there a time that Ashanti does not look nice? I wasn't fully crazy about her outfit, but I guess it worked for her. It was giving me dominatrix or something. Okay. With all the straps going down the legs. Mulatto looked nice. I didn't necessarily like the braid. I'm not a fan of the ponytail braid, the long ones that go all the way to the ground. Not a whole lot of fan about that, but okay, girl, if that's what you like. Flo Millie was in the building. Y'all know Flo Millie is from Mobile, Alabama. I'm from Alabama, so I love to see when my girl is getting her some recognition, honey. Okay, as cute as she wants to be. I did feel like her outfit was a bit actually it was quite a few outfits on the red carpet that were basic. You know, a lot of people wasn't doing the most with their costumes or their outfits. Like Jennifer Lopez, she looked basic, you know what I'm saying? It looks like the norm for Jennifer Lopez. She could have glammed it up a lot more, but either way, she was cute, right? The dress Flo Millie wore a basic, but she was cute at the same time. Who else probably was a little basic? I can't think. Oh, Sweetie. I got her image over here. Sweetie was basic with her outfit, but she looked cute. Like everybody looked cute for the most part. All the black folks that I was rooting for, honey, they look cute, girl. Okay. Normani looked good. I hated her braids and her performance, though. I did not like the braids. I don't know if they braided her hair right then or if that was a wig they laid on her hair. I did not understand it. I did not like the baby hairs. I did not like it because it made her hairline look like it was further back than what it really was. So I wasn't a fan of that. Madonna, girl, you do not need to open up another show with that outfit on, okay? First of all, your booty looks so terrible that I thought she had straps underneath her booty to make them like cuffed the way that they were. And when somebody zoomed in, I saw that there were no straps wrapped around her leg to cuff her booty. That was literally how her booty was made, and it looked very terrible. It looked down bad. Okay. I hated to see it. Hated to see it. It looks like she's done too much to her face. I'm just okay. If that's what y'all want to do, girl. Okay. I was not a fan of it. What else went on? This girl, Olivia Ragoria or Georgieri, Olivia G. I don't know her last name. Grigio. Olivia, I don't know. She got up there and started singing. I ain't know what was going on, honey. She played one of the songs. It had no rhythm. And I said, see, this is why I can't get with y'all culture, because y'all just listen to stuff that don't have no damn rhythm and no flow to it. Y'all just be jumping up and down, going cry. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? What is this? But y'all like it. Baby girl won her a few awards, and I kind of felt the way about it. Song of the year, because I really stopped paying attention for real, y'all, when it came down to like who was winning awards. I stopped paying attention because when they start having some of these white acts, my attention started going towards Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, where I stopped paying attention to these folks until my girls started performing. Then they got my attention. But first thing that I did make a note of was that she won Song of the Year. She was in the category with BTS as well as WAP, Cardi B, WAP, and some others. And I'm like, how the fuck this little girl won? This song sounds like trash. Who voted for this? Who voted for this, honey? But then they love saying that we black folks are the minority. So I guess the majority of the white folks voted for it, and that's why she ended up winning that award. I don't know. But BTS is a phenomenon all around the world. So why didn't they win over her? I feel like, okay, this was strategic. Y'all made sure that she was one of the individuals that assisted with opening up the show. So y'all decided to go ahead and award her for that. Okay. So I guess, honey, if that's what y'all want to do. And then the other thing for me is BTS. Why is BTS over here in American categories anyway? Somebody answer me. I don't know nothing about these little boys. I don't listen to their music, but obviously they are the new age NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, okay, around the world. Now, I mean, maybe our Americans are able to go over to their countries and be nominated for music and stuff. I don't know. I'm not privy to that. I only know about what's happening right now, what's going on here in the U.S., and I'm a little confused as to how these little kids is all the way over here winning, awards and stuff. Y'all answer me. Y'all answer me down here in these comments, because it's not adding up for me, honey. What else? Let's move on. Let me see what some of the performances that happened. Lil Nas X, y'all know I like that industry, baby. I may not be crazy about that Montero song for real. I feel like I like when he performs Montero, but if I heard the song by itself, I don't want to hear it. It's not something that's catchy for me. But when he performs, I kind of like to see him perform, because to me, Lil Nas can't really dance for real, for real. Like, he can, but he can't at the same time. Like, he don't really know how to pop that thing. So I like seeing him look flicked when he dance, but it still be cute at the same time. So I like to see him perform. But if I have to, like I said, listen to that song as a solo girl, you can keep it, because I'm not interested, baby. Just go ahead and move around with that, because I don't want to hear anything about it. When he performed Industry Baby and Harlow came out, I said, look at Harlow, honey. Hey, Harlow. He looked nice. Okay, I said that black man. I said that white man. No, he like him some black women. Period. Okay, because when I first heard his song, I forgot the name of it, but this girl was doing a makeup tutorial to his song, and it was one of these makeup tutorials that went viral like many years ago. And I checked it out, and I'm like, who is this dude rapping on this song? So I had to go do a little research, girl, kind of find out the man was white. I said, no, ma'am, I thought this was a black man on this track, a whole white man. I said, he ain't got no white friends, huh? Okay, got it. Anyway, with Industry Baby, really cute. Love that he came out. Love that he's on the song with Nas and not allowing this guy's sexuality to affect them doing a song together. Like, do y'all think they did a great job with performing? Nas, I loved how he came out with the band. Loved it. I said, y'all better get them knees up, okay? Get them knees up. I definitely enjoyed Lil Nas X's performance. I thought it was good. Period. Don't really care how some of y'all feel if y'all don't like it. Okay. Personal opinion. That's y'all opinion. This one's mine. Who else performed? Miss Chloe. Miss Chloe had some things to prove, okay? She came out there and did Have Mercy. I was going to say Ham Mercy. I feel like I used to say that when I was a child. Ham Mercy. Girl, good night. It's Have Mercy. She came out and said Have Mercy with her song Have Mercy. And that was dope for her to do this performance so soon after she just dropped the video and when she dropped the song, because it came in a sequence, right? Everybody had been waiting on this song. She finally dropped the song. Then she ended up dropping the video like over the weekend. And then next thing you know, boom, here it is. She's performing. I said, girl, you better get it. You better get it. You better get it, girl. Okay, she was up there doing her thing, dancing and stuff like that. I do feel like at times in her performance, it was like dead space for me when she would like scream or do something. I don't know. It just seemed like it was supposed to be more action going on without any dead space. It seemed like it was just a little dead space or whatever. Right. But all in all, I thought that she did a really good job. I love the dancing that she did, because it definitely gave me Beyonce. And I'm really tired of hearing people talk about the fact that, oh, she's doing Beyonce. She's Beyonce, this girl, Beyonce is her mentor. Beyonce signed this girl when she was a child. If Beyonce didn't give her this cosign, she would have said something or probably told her with her being signed to her, I don't think you want to go for the Greek letters and the shield. I feel like all of this was done intentionally and purposely because Beyonce sleep telling y'all I'm finna sit down in a minute. Okay, I've been over here chilling. I've been learning a lot about myself during quarantine and how much I've been enjoying my family and my children. And I haven't really, been able to do this for such a long time. So y'all gonna have to deal with Chloe until I make a decision to even try to come back. Hello, I'm about to go on break like Destiny's Child and went on break. So y'all gonna have to get into my nemesis, not my nemesis, but get into my protege, baby. Get into her. And she had her mama in the video. Right? And I feel like Beyonce is all for this. Like, you got next. Like, if she ain't never passed the crown to anybody, for me, I feel like she's letting y'all know I'm passing the crown over to Miss Girl. She's probably using all of Beyonce's people when it comes down to performance, stepping and stuff. And a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but I want something different. I want her to present. She gave y'all something different when she was in that group with her sister. Okay, but when she comes out and presents y'all with something else, like she's showing her ass and showing y'all that she's a grown woman, now everybody want to find something to complain about. And at this point, as I look at the comments, on social media, it's kind of like, girl, just say you don't like her. Just say that. If you don't like her, just say that. Stop trying to come up with other excuses. Oh, she's acting like Beyonce. Oh, she's showing her booty too much. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. Girl, let it go. Let it go. I don't really see things changing no time soon. For her, if it does, it's cool. I think Chloe got next. And if she models her career after Beyonce, cool. I'm sure Beyonce modeled her career after quite a few people, honey. We can start with Tina Turner. And then we'll go on from there. Hello. So I'm like, girl, do what you want to do. I'm here for it. I enjoyed her performance for the most part. I know there was some things going around where people felt as though she had like a tampon on. I believe somebody could have zoomed into a photo or the video, zoomed into a video to see, what was hanging down from her attire. And they thought that it was a tampon string, right? Because it was right there in the crotch area. So of course I would think it was a tampon string. I believe her people came out and said that it was a tag. And it also makes sense that if it was a tampon string that y'all would disguise it and say that it was actually a tag. But here's the thing for me, who gives a fuck? Even if it was a tampon. Even if it was, and it was the string hanging down from it, and so what? Do y'all know what women have to go through? This lady probably, and I ain't even really think about it for real, but I have cramps. Sometimes they be more severe than others, times. So I can imagine how these women are feeling when they're on their menstrual cycle and they're cramping their asses off. And they have to get up here and deliver to y'all. And they put so much effort into this performance, altering their bodies, making sure they're not eating certain things so that they can come out and perform for y'all motherfuckers. Do you have the audacity to wonder whether or not that's a tampon string that's showing instead of looking at the art that she's presenting you right now? What? And let alone her own body is the art, okay? Because the women are the ones that can create babies anyway. You're going to need a menstrual in order for that to happen. So what the fuck is we talking about, girl? Okay, y'all sit up here talking about this girl and about how she got a tampon on and this and that. Wonderful. I'm glad she had a tampon on. Girl, because I don't like tampons, but if you can wear it, then wear it, girl. Give me a thick, fat pad and I'll take it, period. All right, so it is what it is. Baby girl did what she needed to do, even if it was a string, to bring you guys a wonderful performance that you all are continuing to talk about. So ease back off of the women, please, okay? They go through a lot to bring y'all this shit. Okay, just scoot back, ease back, just a little bit, moonwalk it. Thank you. All right. Normani performs, enjoyed it. Like I said, love the costumes, love the layout of her performance. Did not like her hair. Speaking of hair, I'm split getting tired of Chloe's hair. So I'm hoping that she gets her a different style, but I understand why she may not have. Okay, she probably shot a lot of things within a short amount of time. She had time to take her damn hair down or whatever. So if that's what you want to do, okay, fine. So that's that. But when it comes to Miss Normani's hair, I did not like it. It was like she hit the red carpet with one style, and then next thing you know, she's on stage with a whole nother style that I just felt like, girl, I mean, maybe she needed it for the style she was doing. I ain't like it. But anyway, performance was good. Loved it. Y'all know I love when they hit the TikTok dance, girl, period. All right. They got down on the knees. They spun. They did what they needed to do. Towards the end, she ended up bringing out Tiana Taylor. And she ended up popping that catch on Tiana Taylor. And I'm not going to lie, I was watching it and I said, yo, are the children asleep at this time while this popping and gyrating and all this stuff is going on this lady? Is the kids asleep? I don't know, but I saw some tweets that I thought was hilarious. They said, "Are y'all children asleep when this is going on, or are they only just up when Lil Nas X got his antics going on?" Girl, I hollered because that was definitely a prime example of how y'all be dragging these men for what they doing. Primarily Lil Nas X, hey Boosty, hey Boosted, how are you? But when it comes to the women, you're silent. You're not saying anything. Yikes. Okay, you're not saying absolutely anything. But overall, I enjoyed the performance, Shine. I was here for a majority of the Black folks' performances. I enjoyed it. I was shocked that Miss Tiana Taylor allowed herself to be used in that short amount of time to be grinded on, but she came out and did what she needed to do. Okay, and I'm sure she got a cute little coin for that as well. Doja Cat performs. I have to say this. I have not necessarily liked Doja Cat. I have been adamant about not liking this girl, especially since last year when the whole racial comments and all this other stuff came up, and I felt like her apology and things weren't genuine. But let me tell y'all something. Baby girl talented as fuck. And as much as I try to not like her, I'm seeing that, damn, she's wearing me down. She's wearing me down. I'm slowly growing into liking Doja Cat. She's talented as hell. And shout out to her for coming out with this crazy ass Moo song, this Moo 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 song. And it transitioned from Moo 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 to her being who she is now in what, like 2 years or something. And now she hosting the VMAs, which I also do wonder, like, what qualified Doja to host the VMAs when it's a lot of other people that's been in the game and could have hosted it, but you never know, they could have turned it down. But either way, her team has been fighting hard for her, and Miss Girl hosted it. She did what she needed to do. Her performance was cute. I liked it in the air. When she got down on the ground, it got a little shaky for me. It got a little shaky. I wasn't crazy about the on the ground work, but in the sky work, that was really cute. I thought she was going to do another song, like one of the songs that's trending on TikTok, but she didn't. She gave us something much different. So I'm like, okay, then, Doja, cool. You kind of changed the speed of the show during that time, and people enjoyed it. Anita, this was a new lady named Anita. She goes by another name as well. I can't remember what her real name is, but she had a catchy song, and it was cute. We also ended up seeing she has a commercial with Burger King. So I'm like, okay then, girl, you go by 2 different names. So you got your stage name for when you're performing, and then you got like your real name when you're an actress. So okay, cool. All right, she was good. Lotto performed on for like what, a minute. They gave her like enough to post on TikTok or post on IG. Okay, they gave her that much of time to perform her song. She did 2 different songs, and it was okay. It wasn't bad. Because at first I was like, why y'all got Lotto up here performing? Is Lotto ready for the VMAs? I don't think that she was fully ready for the VMAs based on how the girls present themselves on the VMAs. But what I will say is giving her that smaller stage was perfect. So next year, she's probably going to be ready for a full set or whatever performance on the VMAs. But we'll see how that's going to go for Miss Lotto. All right. I thought it was cute though. Because at first when they started listing off the people that was performing, I'm like, what the hell Lotto finna perform? She ain't really got to me no songs that are just like huge worldwide for both audiences or whatever. But she did what she needed to do. So it definitely opened her up to a larger audience if she wasn't already exposed to those people. So she's probably going to be performing next year. We'll see how that goes for Lotto. St. John, I kind of came in towards the end of his performance, not familiar with him, but he definitely sounds like he got some good music, and I need to go check him out because I was not familiar with this guy at all. So y'all see how he kind of roped me in? More individuals probably got roped in by Lotto, so that's what's up. Come down to some of the awards. The main award that stuck out to me was the award that SZA and Doja Cat got, right? So SZA and Doja Cat got this award, but SZA's daddy said that Doja Cat was very unprofessional for not allowing his daughter to speak. So y'all know I had to go back and watch the whole thing, honey, because I only saw a clip, girl. I had tapped out just a little bit, okay? So I had to go back and watch it. When I watched the overall speech, what I saw was SZA did say something. She gave a shout out to Doja Cat when she first kind of got on the mic. Even though she stood off to the side, she definitely said something initially in the beginning, but Doja Cat didn't even start her speech. She didn't even start her speech without giving full recognition to SZA, and the crowd went crazy. And it wasn't even Doja Cat, it wasn't SZA's song. So what else did you really want SZA to say? Now she could have said thank you guys so much. Maybe she could have said that, but I think SZA understood the assignment and kind of knew that it wasn't all about her. It was her song. And I've seen award shows where there are people that are featured on the song that do get to say thank yous as well because they did help make the record. But I've also seen some award shows where the people featured on the song really didn't want to go up there. They like, you got it, go ahead, that's you. But you got the people that are over the song telling them to come up, like you can come up, you know. So I mean, I just didn't think it was a big deal. But I guess the dad was really proud of his daughter and tired of her probably not getting recognition and wanted her to be able to have that in that particular moment, I guess. So I guess, honey, but y'all let me know y'all thoughts. For those of you that saw the award show and saw this acceptance speech, let me know if you feel as though SZA was right or whether or not not SZA, but Doja Cat was right or whether she was wrong. Okay. In the meantime, honey, let me go ahead and transition over to the versus battle. Okay. Between Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Let me tell y'all something. Thank y'all for coming over here and hanging out with me, okay, for the verses, all right? In the future, if I do not do it on this particular channel, I might, because I just enjoyed chit-chatting with you guys when I was watching the verses with you all. So if I don't come back and do it on my channel in the future, it might be on my backup channel, which is That's Me, Jamie. So make sure you guys are following me over there on that channel, okay? Make sure you're following me because I may end up putting like my verses stuff over there, all right? But thank you guys. We had such a great time in the chat, laughing, kikiing, ha-ha, and all that other stuff, honey. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, the DJs was trash. No, ma'am. Sound guy needs to be fired. What was this? What was going on? Girl, I had all the audio up loud and still barely could hear it, girl. Do you hear me? So I did not like that. Remy Ma pops out immediately, probably within the first 5 to 10 minutes of the battle starting. She starts rapping over Big Pun's lyrics. Shout out to her. She looked looked great. And I was like, God, between her and Ja Rule, I said, Lord, I'm gonna have to put the coffee down. Okay, I'm gonna have to get in the gym 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do them sit-ups right because some people looking good. Okay, they looking good over there. I thought it was good to hear some songs done by Big Pun and Fat Joe. I thought that was great because I was like, you can't have these verses without shouting out Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? Because if he wasn't gone, he would probably be there, I'm sure, right? I loved the shit talking between both of the guys. Loved it. It was hilarious. Loved it. It did kind of go left, right? And I didn't catch it in a moment because I was so busy reading y'all comments and interacting with y'all. I didn't catch it. But Ja Rule brought out Lil'Mo and Vita. Where would I be without my baby? Okay, so if you need me, if you want me to put it on you, let me know. Okay, so they brought out my girl. He brought out my girls. I really loved that. I had to go ahead and go back and download the song so I can listen to it because I haven't heard it in a minute. Okay, I was just telling somebody in the comments how y'all couldn't tell me nothing when I was younger because I thought I was Vita. You couldn't tell me nothing when she came on the track, right? Girl, and then for him to bring her out, I went crazy. I was over here going crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. Well, what we learned is, before I go into the rest of the verses, honey, that Joe ended up calling these ladies some dusty BITs. Actually, he called them that before they even came out. Because he brought out Remy Ma. And then Ja Rule said, oh, so you're going to bring out Remy Ma to help you so soon in the battle? And then Joe said, but you got them dusty bees in the bag. You got them dusty bees in the bag. You had to go to the crack house to find them. I said, ooh. Now, I did not hear this when this was going on, but afterwards, I played it and I heard that, and he was out of the line, okay? He started to get dragged, and because of that, he decided to come out and apologize to these ladies, saying, shout out to the ladies, very sorry if I disrespected. I love Vita and Lil'Mo. I'm super sorry. Love my sisters. And guess what? They're going to get a Birkin bag in a minute too. Because he definitely gifted a Birkin bag to Remy Ma. And later on, he gave one to Ashanti. So I'm like, y'all going to get a Birkin bag in a minute. And y'all need to stay on his head until he give it to y'all, period. Now, when Lil' saw this, because obviously she didn't catch it either while she was at the verses, she came back and commented under the audio, right? When she heard it, she said, dang, I'm disappointed. Like, I'm disappointed, right? Heartbreak. And then that's when he came back out. He came out and he apologized. We haven't heard anything from Vita yet. You know, Vita looked very small. She looked like she hasn't gained a lick of weight at all. I'm not going to contribute that to her being on drugs, but baby girl looked good. She was very small. She was tiny. I was like, okay, then girl, you look good, though. Okay, you kind of look the same from how you was years ago, but he was out of line for that comment. That was very, very wrong. I know y'all was shit talking, but y'all talk about each other. Y'all didn't have to talk down on the women, and I don't think Ja Rule ever did that. It was primarily Fat Joe. He was out of line. Out of line. Okay. So like I said, I was definitely a person like, I don't think this versus is gonna be good. This Fat Joe and Ja Rule, they shouldn't go up against each other and all this stuff. Girl, lies, all lies. I actually enjoyed it. Now I don't know who the man was that was hosting in between intermission and stuff, but baby, y'all listen, y'all gonna have to get DJ Khaled, little brother, and put him up somewhere. Okay, we're gonna need somebody else. Hell, Charlamagne had all that promotion stuff going on in the background. Why he couldn't host it? Okay, or why y'all couldn't go get Ebro to host it? Because this other man up here hosted, it was giving me hurry up and go. That's what it was giving. Hurry up and go. But the guy did say that he beat cancer. And I was like, okay, you beat cancer, sir. Well, that's great. But that's not going to stop America from roasting the shit out you in just a few minutes, baby. Because they was definitely on his head. What else ended up happening? Nelly came out. I said, come on, Nelly. Come on, Nelly. Listen, Nelly still look good. Anybody talking about Nelly washed up or saying anything about him, let me tell you, that man still making money off songs he did years ago. And that's what one will always want, is to be able to bring in coins from shit you did a long time ago. And he still look good. As soon as he got done, who came out? My girl Ashanti. She came out there and sung songs with Ja Rule and with Fat Joe. My girl looked great. She looked good. I saw her bending over and grinding and whining. I said, look at her. She tried to show Nelly what he missing. That's all that is. He tried to show this man what he missing, honey. Show him all of that. Show him all of it. Because let me tell y'all something. Once she got done, first of all, he went to hiding. And I was like, where Nelly went? Where Nelly went? But they ended up showing footage of him kind of being behind the scenes and talking about how good she looks or whatever. Girl, Nelly could not wait to walk in the middle of these people's set to go over there and give a hug to Ashanti. Girl, I do miss Nelly and Ashanti being together, but I don't think that's ever going to happen again. They went through a lot of stuff. They were together for many years, just like he was with Miss Jackson or whatever. I think it was Miss Jackson, whatever her name is. And I'm just like, Nelly can keep long relationships. He's probably a good guy. Right? But maybe it's the commitment. Because I'm like, why you never marry nobody? Like, what's going on? Like, did she want kids and you didn't want, like, what was that about? Right? Because Nelly can definitely keep a relationship with his fine stuff. But he can't commit to a relationship or move to the next level or something. I don't know what that's about. But I don't see the two ever getting back together. But it was cute for him to walk all the way over there to give my girl some love, I guess. And she was like, okay, you can go ahead and go back to where you came from, honey. It's all love over here. Let's move on, honey. Now, let's move on for real. So let's talk about Irv Gotti, because Irv got in the comments. First of all, Irv Gotti wasn't there, but his brother was. And y'all know Irv really couldn't be there because he still got a thing for Ashanti, because him and Ashanti used to talk. But when everything went down with Murder Inc., Ashanti was like this, that he didn't really like it. Girl, bye. Okay, I'm like, why weren't you there, Irv? Why you wasn't there? But you all in the comments talking about 50. So he goes on to let people know, all y'all talking that 50 SHI, all good. He got beat up, stabbed up, shot up, and sued us. That's all I'm gonna say. Your hero ain't who y'all ain't what you think he is, period. And facts. Okay, you all up in the comments. I guess you thought that the comments was gonna be scrolling too quick to where 50 wasn't gonna get a hold of it. Because when 50 found out, 50 definitely had some things to let you know, baby. 50 told him, listen, put their whole label out of business. I said, come on, 50, hollering, put their whole label out of business. F with me if you want to. I would stay out of my way if I wasn't me. LOL, green light gang, meaning he likes to green lit his shows. And he mentioned some of the shows in a later post of what all is coming up. Y'all know he got Power, he got Raising Canaan, and then he has BMF that he's working on. So he got some other things in the works, honey. So he's like, girl, I'm on a whole nother level. 50 was over there posting stuff. So what is it? Why am I trending? Why am I trending about some shit that they said they doing that I said I'll never do? Okay, why am I trending about a versus that I'm not interested in? What's going on, honey? Hilarious. Who else was trending was Bow Wow. Bow Wow was also trending because people were saying that Ja Rule and Bow Wow act the way they do, conceited or whatever, because they have a lot of hits under their belt. Right? They still have hits from the old days. They still hit today. So that's why they can walk around with BDE, honey. That's why they could walk around like that. And it's understood now. If nobody understood before, it's understood now. Right? So Bow Wow was just like, listen, honey, I'm over here working on some things. Don't bring me into that bullshit y'all got going on, honey. I'm over here minding my business. I'm trying to get ready for tour. Do not bother me with that nonsense y'all got going on. Okay. Now, speaking of Bow Wow, we got to transition over to Jermaine Dupri, because Jermaine Dupri decided, because he was also there. He was also there, but he was so excited about the verses, he decided to at Diddy and say, somebody let Diddy know that I'm at the Garden right now, and he gonna need some training for me. So Diddy responded and told him, beloved, you might, but your arms too short to box with God. Oh, not your arms too short. Now you wrong for that. You ain't got enough hits. I'll smash you with just Biggie and Mary. But I do have the utmost respect on you as a musical legend. Dre is the only one who can get in the ring with me. Love. First of all, Dre is not the only one. You and Dre do not have any competition. And which Dre are you talking about? Because you must be talking about Dr. Dre with beats and stuff. No, he needs somebody else. I don't know who Dre gonna go up against, but it's not gonna be you, P. Diddy. Diddy, you and Jermaine came up in a similar era. And while you over there talking about how you got, who you said you got Mary, and you also got Biggie. What? Now you might need two, okay? Because I think was it Dre or Suge, number whatever, that had Tupac or whatever, something like that, maybe, or was it just Suge that had Tupac? Okay, so you may need Suge when it comes to Biggie, okay? A Biggie and a Tupac versus, baby. You may need that, but when it comes to Mary and stuff, honey, he got Mariah Carey, he got Jagged Edge, he got Escape for Pam. Okay, you got 112, he got Jagged Edge. Ooh, that would be so good. And then who else do he have? Usher, baby, who you got on your team that was Loon? Who do you have on your team that was gonna go against? Girl, no. And I think Jermaine Dupri may have done some stuff with Mace. So both of y'all may have done stuff with Mace. Let me tell you, baby, Jermaine Dupri got Janet Jackson. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying, Diddy? What are you saying? That versus between Diddy and Jermaine Dupri would be completely epic. I think the most epic one out of all of the verses was Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. Hilarious. It was really good. I think that's the one I've seen where it's gotten more views than anything. So if Diddy and Jermaine Dupri did one, it would definitely go up way more than Diddy and Dre. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. That's all I got on the quick chat, honey. Leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, honey. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.